back to my video. My name is Asima Sulys Simanjuntak. My ID number 41931111045. I'm a college student from Mathematics Education Study Program 2090 at State University of Medan. Now, I want to explain about the chapter 4 about the numerical system development. According to history, when humans began to recognize writing or historical times and carry out counting activities, they were so confused about how to give the number symbol. So then a numeration system was created, namely a system consisting of numerals. The numeration system is a rule for expressing or writing numbers using a number symbol. Some of the concepts used in the numeration system are 1. Additive rules. Not using the rules of place and the value of a symbol is obtained from adding up the values of the main symbol. The symbol is the same. The value is the same wherever it is located. 2. Simple grouping rules. If the symbol used has the values and 0 and 1 and 2 etc. and has an additive rules. 3. Place rules. If the same symbol but different place have different values. 4. Multiplicative rules. If it has a basis example b, then it has the symbol of numbers example 1, 2, 3, etc. and has symbol for b2, b3, b4 and so on. However, it must be realized that it took centuries to arrive at the conclusions. This is not the first in the number system. Accordingly, several number systems will be described as follows. First, the ancient Egyptian numeral system. 3000 BC. The ancient Egyptians used a number system since the first dynasty, around 2850 BC. The symbol of the ancient Egyptian system were called hieroglyphs. Egyptian numerals used the symbol base number or base 10, for the number 1 is expressed in the form of sticks 1 to number 9 still using 9 sticks. However, the number 10 has a special symbol or halbond. The number 100 has the form of symbol or spiral. Numbers 100 to 900 still use the same symbol or spiral, as many as 9 pieces. The number 1000 use the symbol lotus flower. The number 10,000 is represented by the index finger and etc. But for this system, we'll discuss so far in the next chapter. So, stay tuned. And next B, Babylonian numeral system. 2000 BC. The Babylonian numeral system, about 2400 BC, is also called the sexagesimal system because its use base 60 taken from summer. Sexagesimal still exists today in the form of the minutes and secondine trigonometry and measurement, which is the cultural heritage of Babylon. But for this system too, we'll discuss so far in the next chapter. Next, C. Yang 3, Mayan numeral system. Archaeologists admit that the Mayan calendar began counting the time from 3140 BC, referred to as year 0 and equate to January 1st. The numeration system is very high, where they change the symbol of the image with dots and horizontal lines, and cell symbol to represent 0, which is sufficient to represent any numbers. This kind of theory is used in the binary system of today's calculator, and is thought to be the first nation to use a place value system and a 0. This system has a base of 20 vigesimal using a place value system and is written vertically. Base 20 is used because it is considered to represent the number of fingers on the human hand and foot. In the Mayan numeral system, the dot represents one and the horizontal line represents 5. And next, 4. The ancient Greek numeral system, 300 BC. As in Egypt and Mesopotamia, the Greeks also developed their own numeration system. The ancient Greek system was originally called the Attic system. Appeared around 300 BC, they developed into the Ionian or alphabetic Greek system. There are one ancient Greek numeral system or Attic. The Attic system forms a simple group system based on 10 which is formed from the first letter of numbers names. In addition to the symbols, there are for 1, 10, 202, 203, and 204, and there is a special number symbol for 5. The special symbol is annulled from of E, the first letter of the Greek pent or 5. Is the first letter from the Greek deca or 10, and the H or H from hecaton 100. Other symbol can be described in the same way. The symbol 5 is often used alone and in combination with other symbols to shorten number statements. And next, 2. Greek alphabet system. In the 5th century BC, the Attic system was replaced by an alphabetical system with symbols such as those in the tables in the Greek alphabetical number system. There are 1000, 2000 until 9000, often expressed in the question marks for the symbol 1, 2 until 9, so 1000 is written with and 3000 with. And next, the Chinese-Japanese numeration system, or 200 BC. The numeration system has existed since 200 BC. The Chinese wrote the number using a writing instrument called a pit, where the shape resembled a brush. The Chinese numeral system, or called the stamp system, has a place value developed around 230 BC. The Chinese use their three numbering systems, namely the Hindu-Arabic system, and the other two use local numerals or called dexi, which are distinguished for commercial and financial purposes to avoid counterfeiting. And as for Japan, it also used the Chinese numeral system, although it's different in pronunciation. After the Japanese Empire began to be influenced by Europe, the Arabic numeral system began to be used. In the Japanese numbering system, numbers are divided into groups of 4 digits, so a number like 10 million is actually read as 1010 of 1000. It's just that because of the influence of the Western world, numbers are always written with a 3-digit grouping of Western style. And next, 6. Roman numeral system, 100 BC. The Roman numeral system developed around the beginning of 100 AD, which has several basic symbols, namely like these pictures, which represent the number 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500, and 1000 respectively. The use of Roman numerals persisted until the collapse of the Roman Empire around the 50th century and was later largely replaced by the Hindu-Arabic system. The symbol X consists of two verses or is suggested by 10 fingers, or it may originate from the common way of counting with a straight stick in groups of 10. The Roman numeral system has no place value. When several symbols are combined, they can be written part by part. When a number consists of basic symbols, one number is smaller than the other. And then the following applies addition. If the symbol on the right represents the smaller number, and subtraction if the symbol on the left represents the smaller number. When two or more symbols are the same number written together, then all symbols represent the number. If they need to write down many large numbers, the Roman often use a line over a number. The top line means 1,000 times. And next, Hindu-Arabic numeral system, 300 BC until 750. Historically, this system originated in India around 1300 BC, didn't use place values and didn't have a zero symbol. They started using a place value system estimated to have occurred in 500 AD. The Hindu-Arabic numeration system used a place value system with a base of 10, which is influenced by the number of fingers, namely 10. Derived from the Latin decim, which means 10. This numeration system is often called as a decimal system. It is not known exactly when and where the beginning of the zero symbol was used. There are only some suggestions that this zero symbol originated in Babylonia via Greece. Some number development using the Hindu-Arabic numeral system are stated as follows. There are 1. Decimal number system. 2. Non-decimal number system. But in this system will be discussed so far in the next chapter, so stay tuned. Okay, I think that's all of my presentation from me that I can explain on the topics of numerical system development. If I have a mistake, I apologize. I hope I will be better in the next chapter. If they are critique or suggestion, you can write them in the comment column. Hopefully, this explanation video is useful for you. Thank you for watching and see you next video.